So, have you thought things through? Go ahead, speak your mind. There's no need to be so formal. You helped us defeat that big fella anyway. Plus, if we keep making pleasantries, we'll waste a whole day. You've done me a huge favor by defending the space station from the Antimatter Legion. And know that while Herta may not admit it, she owes me one. She won't refuse me if I ask for a favor in return, and it's probably not too much to ask for a rare item from the space station, right? How about we continue talking on the express? I'll make you a cup. I was ready ages ago. I've been here so many times before. It should have just been an ordinary trip, but everything's not so ordinary. Walking the same path over and over will never be. As always, to follow in the footsteps of Akivili. Sometimes we stop on other worlds, and we'll continue to do so. There are countless next stops in the galaxy. I love the vast reaches of space, and the Express does too. I want to seek out new worlds, and the Express wants to return to its former path. Because you're different. Well, the fact that you have a Stellaron in your body is not something most people can boast about. I think you need a chance. A chance to discover just how different you really are from everyone else. Everybody keeps telling you how special you are and how you... But that's already plain as day to you. And no matter who tells you, be it me or Herta or anybody, it's not the same. You have to experience enough to know if you've gained or lost anything because of the Stellaron, and to know who you really are. Learn to control the Stellaron. The Stellaron might still be an enigma, but the fact of the matter is, it's a part of you. And you have to embrace this before you can move forward into the future. So, then come with me.
The way to celebrate.
Let's go.
I'll be waiting.
Time to get on.
Till we make it. Oh.
I'm over here.
Come with me, take the journey.
Hey, you over there looking dumbfounded. Yes, Pom-Pom's talking to... Himiko told Pom-Pom about your situation. Now listen up. Pom-Pom will only say this once. Pom-Pom's sure there have been lots of people telling you how special you are lately. But this is the Astral Express. And everyone on here has, since you chose to board. You can abide by the rules. You're not the only special one here. You'd best remember that I'm Pom-Pom, the conductor. Just come find me if you have any trouble.
Come with me, take the journey. Oh. We will see. Come with me, take the journey. The way to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it.
What do you think? Does the Astral Express look the same as you imagined?
I'll be waiting.
Everyone on the the Express is a passenger. We're all heading towards an unknown destination. Like we're traveling together. Maybe that's why the Trailblaze chose such a look. Oh, right. March and Don Hung should both be in there. You can go look for them. You youngsters should get along well.
Come with me, take the journey.
Oh, you know young people. Their rooms always reflect. You can go and have a look around. Also, don't mind Pom Pom's antics. They're actually pretty interested in you. It's just that we haven't had new passengers on the Express. All right, I won't steal Pom Pom's thunder. Also, don't mind. All right.
Oh, it's you. How do you feel? I'll check you out in a minute. In any case, helping others without a second thought, that is the most important. However, as long as the Stellaron is still in your body, you should be careful what you do. I don't know if Himiko, but I won't bore you. There should be some time until the next warp jump, so feel free to walk around and familiarize yourself with the environment.
Come with me, take the journey. We will see. Come with me, take the journey. The way to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it. The day to celebrate. I'll be waiting.
Himiko likes using the phonograph a lot. Welt likes collecting.
The way.
Hey! Is it because you think Pom Pom talks too much? Or is it Pom Pom's age? You youngsters gotta learn to bridge that generation gap. Oh? Ah, Pom Pom remembers Himiko saying that you. Very brave. Very. March 7th's room is in the express sleeper compartment. She's always running around, so she might not be there. Don Hong's room? Oh, you mean he's just sort of living in there, I guess. March 7th's room is right next to the archive. You recognize Himiko? That also got modified. Pom Pom still needs to prepare for the no matter where you go on this train.
There seems to be the sound of electronic equipment.
Who's there? Ah, it's you. The door's not locked.
Can I help you? Feel free. This is open to everyone on the Express. While many of the roads that Akivili traveled along no longer exist, I think it's still meaningful to record our adventures as current passengers of the Express. I enter the collected data into the archive's databank. I try to catalog the people and places the Express encounters, and compare and contrast them with the existing records. Do you see the terminal over there? It can be used to view information already stored in the databank. Do give it a go. I'll be entering any new information we encounter on future journeys, so drop by any time to check it out. You know, I'm not a... I have matters to attend to. So, if you're heading next, keep it down.
The door is unlocked. Should I go in? Better to wait till the room's owner.
Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers. Attention all passengers. The Express is about...
There you are! Wait, this is your first trip! So that should be double the excitement, right? That's the... I was excited. Don't worry, you'll get used to it too. And the first step is to grab... Well, it is a little abstract, but basically you just need... The second step is to focus all your... This is science! Don't get now for step 3. Yank out. That doesn't mean it won't work.
You took long enough. But he won't be here. So just... Oh yeah, take the... A tiny bonus from the conductor to the passenger. Think of it as an invest. Okay, everyone, hurry up and find a place to sit down. Try not to be like March. Always, Pom-Pom's going to start the final preparation. Although I can't go outside, it's nice looking. So, the...
The universe. The Astral Express. Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something? This Stellaron thing in my
Are you
body?
trying to touch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me. I reached out for them automatically, but they turned out to be the carriage ceiling lights. The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing. Like I was some kind of weird alien. I don't really blame them for being curious, though. They had no idea where I came from. You might not believe it, but before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space. Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me. I don't remember a thing. Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck. Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at. What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone... Cheer up! It's not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express. Ah, here comes the conductor.
The Express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes. Return to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
Thanks, Pom-Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me?
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And falls over every...
That's just called never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you!
We're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
But I'm thirsty now.
All passengers, please return to your seats. The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
I won't fall over. I won't fall over. I won't fall over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
After all those millennia, is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
Uh-huh. So, that's...
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star rail stability is down to 12%. Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely. Indefinitely. Until the anomaly.
Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss. The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard.
If we try to force our way ahead.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a stellaron, as always. Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to but there's no need to worry. This isn't the first time our route has been obstructed by a stellaron. Even if we don't know much about them, at least...
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums. There must be an inextricable connection between the stellaron we're dealing with here and Eurilo 6 becoming a frozen planet.
Our current theory is that stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
It's empowering, looking out at when you set foot on the planet itself, you realize how small and helpless you really are.
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to March, Dan Heng, and you. The objective is clear. Find the stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again. Hey, that's not the spirit.
So it's still not our turn.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. It'll be a good opportunity. March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Heng? He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for Eurilo 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start.
Each stop brings its own... Pom-Pom, can't leave...
Pom-Pom's so...
Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it. So you have high compatibility. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurilo 6 has undergone drastic changes. He said so? Considering this, I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that if I had to choose a site for initial investigation... As I expected. Before you came, and even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the... I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6, and I see. You should find...
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it... Really? I find that hard to believe. Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready? When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet. To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
All right, here comes the Eurilo 6 Trailblaze team.
Eurilo 6.
It really is one big snowball. Hey, get your own metaphor. Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
And then what are we waiting for? Let's go! Me neither. If only we had a snowmobile. We never get to bring anything cool from the Express.
Do you remember what you did to our last snowmobile?
Anyway,
Remember, we should stay vigilant.
calm down. Between the three of us, nothing. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Don Hung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him. So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown?
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world.
Let's go! Time to kill!
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Let's make it quick. Yeah. Time to twirl!
Did you see that? I think something's moving.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift. Are you sure you're not seeing things?
Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look. Hey, get out of there or you'll Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand. They just need a help.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely. It doesn't warrant a spearing. But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski. Excellent, I'll remember the name. I never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity. Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard. Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Bellabog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it. You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Bellabog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our... Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some... There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but... But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
Yeah, we're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So where about you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure. Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? That's them! Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
It's now or never! Over to you, dear friends!
Hey, where do you think you're...
To be broken.
Time to twirl! Honored to meet me. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Hey!
I, Japard Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect, relinquish your resistance.
Take this. So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you. Time to twirl. Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours. Time for a shot. All better now? Tasty.
On my command! For glory!
I'm okay.
Let's make it quick.
What are you looking at? Savor the vigor of it. Time to twirl! Better late than never. Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Time for the pant.
Our position is solid!
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
You're out! In the name of preservation! And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by.
As in, forever. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for him?
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects, not take them away.
But we're not from Belobog.
Silence! What kind of nonsense are you?
As you were. We must not be tempted into careless judgment. Look at their attire. Indeed.
Exactly! And you've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Yarilo 6.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such a
But these people...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, our job is to present them before her. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of...
Last bass?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretched in the midst of the conflict. The eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klipoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird
A marked change in tone. Sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is...
You wanted to know.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silver Mane Guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel. We're here. This is Klipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the architects. The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one. The architects named this fortress after Klipoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision...
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now?
Let's not waste time. No one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if... Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended, an eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth the Amber, so do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew...
Do you think anyone's gonna know what you're talking?
We came here for something known as a stellaron.
A stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion.
Correct.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak. Even if this stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to...
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the stellaron...
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
You know how to seal the stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well. I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the stellaron. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail. But of course, you are Belobog's honored guests, and have the highest. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to stellarons. Please excuse me for not... Of course, I understand. Do not worry.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that queen of the cap.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait, can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, Please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there.
So the corrosion is inside the city.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak.
Take this!
You must be honored to... Time to twirl!
Savor the vigor of it. Come on. Better late than never.
Let's go.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours! Time to twirl! What do you look... Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl!
Nap time.
Wow, that's a set! Time to twirl! Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory! We're on a roll. We're in the money.
Stay alert.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Stay alert. Rules are made to be broken. You're out!
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Much
Wait
better.
for the tiles before you start counting.
You must be honored to meet me. This is gonna hurt.
More than that.
I'm okay. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
How appropriate.
Here comes the medicine.
How appropriate.
Better late than never. Fights are like gambling. You have to choose.
What are you looking at? Maybe you can keep it down? Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape. Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Don't need this tile. Naughty children, don't savor the vigor of it.
Rules are made to be broken.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Batter up.
Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep it down? Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Time for a shot.
You must be honored to meet me.
You're in bad shape.
More than that.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Naughty children, don't listen.
Rules are made to be broken. You're out.
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
How appropriate.
Let's make it quick. Take this!
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Naughty children, savor the vigor of it.
Let's go. That.
Maybe you can keep it down?
Rules are made to be broken.
Connection lost.
Keep at it. It's getting late. Where to now? Take this!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Let's make it quick. It's getting late. Where to now?
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard's...
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? Maybe, but the ones outside just seem... maybe this is how the architects...
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron design.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just
Curious about the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative. Huh? What's wrong with that? Everyone around here knows the way I work. Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with... What an honor! Where are my manners? The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm... Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
when she puts it like that, it actually...
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm, or geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected disks. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while however, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and... I shouldn't be talking about this. No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, wanna help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual. Great. Then let me give you a demonstration. Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. I was only... Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
You know what I mean.
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's History program. But you can call me...
Yes, Miss Hola.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children? Okay, guys, take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapoth. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, Everwinter Monument is made up of 2 parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These 2 symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions?
Wow, look at the carved ice! It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey!
Any questions? The monument is made up of 2 parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals. That's a question for the Scientific Research Division. The Eternal Freeze is no ordinary natural disaster. Meteorological records from hundreds of years ago cannot explain the cause. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapoth. It was they that foresaw the crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog. Or, to put it another way, the architects are Belobog's founders and saviors. You mean, what are they made of? It's geomarrow that's undergone a change in color. The color of geomarrow is related to the environmental temperature during its refinement. And what about you guys?
Have you heard of the Rightful Rights Society?
That's the alley that Shepard mentioned. The one I can't believe how close it is.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down.
Move back! This is your final.
But my proof of...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane Guard.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread it.
No. As long as the soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters. But the monsters will continue to...
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I... Come around and have a look.
You know what I mean.
I'll take this one.
see you at the usual place this weekend.
Looks good.
You know what I mean.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan-hung?
Yeah, it's because you've got too much energy.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby! It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers!
March. Earlier in Clip-Hop...
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes...
That's... not...
Alright, spit it out then.
Earlier in Clip-Hop Fort... were you paying attention to this...
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. Nope, she seemed normal to me too. She was kinda harsh at first, although it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people...
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary. Well, there's no way he'd get past Dan-hung's sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word. Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow. Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow.
was a long day today. All I need is a hot shower and a good night. Yeah, about time.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy.
Well, I'm off to my room then. Express lights off!
Who are you?
We are.
What do you want?
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance.
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I was expecting. I just have a...
Let's go and meet them.
Hey, Commander Branya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Are we in a lot of... Huh? It's you.
I am Branya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Kokolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected as agent of the Supreme Guardian. I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against the accusation. Resistance will prove futile.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And... got one! Dunhung, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible. March. Be ready to make an...
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
Three of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape.
Two pair?
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get
Ace!
Have an ice day! They charged straight in!
Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. It would seem that Mother's judgment...
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area.
Yes, ma'am.
Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security. That is what I must do.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Freedom! Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes. Well, you can get good at getting lucky.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before making any further plans.
What happened back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep. The cheek!
That woman had a troubling aura. Our instincts were correct.
This is our chance.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Nap time.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken. You don't say you're welcome!
Time to twirl!
Let's make it quick. Take this!
Savor the vigor of it.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Gotcha! I'm breaking!
Let's go.
Time to twirl! You must be honored to meet me. This is gonna hurt. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
That'll do nap time.
That's a set! What are you looking at?
Naughty children, don't let. You're in bad shape.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Oh! Better late than never. Time for the payout.
Take this!
You must be honored to meet me.
Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike!
Time to twirl!
A delicate operation. Come on, then.
This is our chance.
Time to twirl!
A delicate operation.
Wait, there are Silvermane guards here. Careful.
They must have entered from another direction. We should avoid an open conflict.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate.
Yes. We saw one. We need to solve it before we run out of time.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
A delicate operation.
Wait, there are silver.
We should avoid an open conflict.
This is our chance. Take this!
Time to twirl!
don't see a switch for the gate. Over there!
There's a monster in the area.
Come on, man.
I won't break.
Stay alert. Rules are made to be broken. You're out!
You must be honored to me. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
You're in bad shape.
Time to twirl! Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Gotcha! That's a set! Time for the payout! What are you looking at? How appropriate. Don't need this style. That hurt.
Let's go. Take this!
This is gonna hurt.
Time for a shot. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better.
Here comes the medicine.
How appropriate. Better late than never. Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Look at the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Looks good. Let's make it quick.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
Look out! She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me?
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was enough, cat and mouse. Drop your weapons.
You're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again?
My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication panel to present you with the nature and penalty.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received... How can such a drastic change have occurred in the court?
The Madam Guardian investigated your background. She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose.
What a two-faced hag!
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express. Time to twirl! Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Duck! Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
I won't break.
Fight with me.
Stay alert. Take this!
Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl!
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of it.
Come on.
Back off.
It'll take more than that.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Wow! Better late than never. Luke, stop right there.
Let's go.
What are you looking at? Maybe you can keep it down?
Savor the vigor of it. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Onward! It's gonna hurt.
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now? I'm okay. Back off.
Batter up. Time to twirl. So. It's now or never.
must be honored to meet me.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken. You're out!
Time to twirl! Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Oh, boy. Fight with me. What are you looking at? Maybe you can keep it down? So,
Just a scratch.
stop right there. I won't break.
Let's go. Batter up!
Formation!
You must be honored to meet. Time to twirl! Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
You first.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intent.
What is this? I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and die. What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the Architects. I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't she woken up yet?
Because she's sound asleep. Didn't you hear her sleep talk? Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the Overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze before I knew it. I'd somehow...
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about...
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratch my back. And another thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean,
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her?
All right, I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake.